Do it.
You tell us, boss.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
All right. When we last left our players, Yolder Craghammer, the dwarven fighter, Quill Ragel. Is it Ragel or Regil?
Regal's fine. Yeah.
Ragel. Skywood. I'm sorry, Quill Ragel, the Asmar sorcerer. Skywoods, the wood elf ranger, and Sin Akira, the Kenku rogue. They had just killed a band of goblins and hopped on a cart and took off. So what are you guys doing now? The goblins have backed off, stopped pursuing, as far as you know. And by the way, that all took place about like 4 a.m. in the morning or so. You got to, it was fall time, so sundown happens about 8, 9 o'clock or so, and you got about your 8 hours. So we're looking after everything's all said and done. It's about 5 a.m. in the morning right now as you're traveling in the cart. Real quick, one thing I do want to bring up before we actually get in there. I did flanking incorrectly last session. It has to be directly on the other side. You have to make a murder sandwich. You don't just have to be in the same threatening space. So as we go on from here, just keep that in mind. I was wrong last session.
Fucking up, right, bro. Fucking up.
Hey, now we know, alright?
Learn from mistakes.
Alright,
very true.
Alright, I think we lost the blasted goblins. We could slow the cart down.
Am I still driving the cart from last time?
Yeah. Yolder did not have any success with that. He is not the horse.
I look over my shoulder and not seeing them behind me. I pull the reins and slow the carriage down.
And they do, and the horses they come to a subtle stop. Or did you want to come to a complete stop, or just kind of a?
We'll go. We'll come to a complete stop, but very slowly.
All right. You do that. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna be like, man, that was a close one.
Yeah, thanks for coming along and saving me by the skin of my teeth. I just wish you'd gotten there a little earlier to save the family too.
Yeah, sorry about the family.
Louder.
Yeah, sorry about the family.
Was that your family?
No, I was hired to protect them and I couldn't even do that. I feel like a failure.
Oof. It's rough out here, man. I know how it feels to lose family members. Name's Sin, by the way. What's your name, bud?
Yolder Craghammer.
They call me Sin Nakira.
Nice to meet you. And
Nice to meet you.
Actually, real quick, Yolder, do you want to roll me a intelligence check?
Intelligence. Sure thing, boss. Just so I can get that all pulled up. Ooh. Just straight intelligence, right? Not a saving throw, just...
Yep, just a check.
Ooh.
All right. Well, with that, you definitely recognize him as a Kenku. Now, you know his race. And they're actually from the island nation. Oh, 1 second. I gotta find my notes. What was it called again, Danny? Pelagia. There we go.
Oh,
the island nation of Pelagia.
I was just gonna say that.
So what brings a Kenku all the way out here?
It's a long story. How about we make it to the nearest village and I'll talk about it over some beers.
Sounds good to me. Let's get this cart rolling again, I suppose.
Does anyone know where the nearest town, settlement, village is?
I imagine if we just follow the road, it'll take us there.
Wise words.
Yeah, you've made the trip to Phandalin before. You know it's
I know it's just.
All right,
on
you
the
say
way.
you snap the reins to get moving.
Yeah.
So you guys proceed to start going. You going at like just a nice little trotting pace.
Yeah, just standard trotting pace.
I'll since I got kind of kicked out of the driver's seat and I'm just sitting next to him, I'll turn to the two in the back of the cart and say, "So this is kind of a motley crew. What brings all of you together?"
We're on a mission to get to a oh, it's not coming to me.
Vandalin.
Vandalin. There we go.
Do you know, Sin asked Yelder, do you know if we're heading the right way? Or...
Yep, we're headed the right way.
Alright.
Fro, that's where I was
Sin,
supposed to be
so-
headed to protect the family so they could trade their pelts, right? No? Yes, maybe?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Just where you're going.
Okay.
Would you like to search through and
I couldn't really hear what he said right there. What did
Yeah, I'll kind of get out of the driver's seat and go back into the cart and kind of see what all's left behind from the family. Take stock, so to say.
Would that be an investigation check or perception?
Ooh. That is a good guess. I am guessing it's going to be investigation.
Yeah, right.
Kind of looking at everything.
Oof.
Not great at looking.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, oh, I guess there's leather here.
you're right.
Fro,
Uh-oh.
you're not coming through, bud.
That bad?
Yeah.
Mm. It's bad right there. I wish I could buy Fro fucking internet.
Mic check. 1, 2.
Better.
There
Now
you
we
go.
can hear you.
There you go.
All right. You don't need an investigation check because you can just look and see what's there.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready to write this down?
Ooh. Is this going on my character sheet or just like side info?
Yeah, I'm gonna assume that. Oh, you don't need to write it down. Just him. That's going to be 1 bear fur, 4 deer fur, 10 rabbit furs, and 4 fox furs.
What?
All right. Not a lot to bring the whole family with, I guess. Feels bad.
Well, you weren't coming from a village very far away.
Yeah, I suppose.
Almost like a sister village in a way. You're only like a day and a half trip away, 2 days. And you will remember that those kids were very young. We're talking like 6, 7, not really leave at home age.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was an elderly couple with them, just kind of a... You imagine it's kind of where one goes, they just bring the family type thing. That's why.
Okay.
All right. So you go through, and that's what you get for the first.
Alrighty.
You guys continue to travel on for a couple more hours, and can I get another perception check from everybody?
Perception.
Perception.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, that'll
Bringing up the
Your
character
eyes
sheet.
bring-
Guys, I'm not great at that either.
Oof.
But you know what? That's okay. Sin sees everything. He's a bird with his head on a swivel. He's got that bird thing going on where he goes down, he pops up and looks around real quick, and then goes down, pops back up again.
Your investigation will be
Hey, right where I left off.
right there. So if you just click on that.
Quill, man, even if you had advantage.
Oh, perception. Yeah, you're right. I did say perception.
Yeah, you did.
So yep. There you go. Click on that, and then come back over here to the chat log so you can actually see what you rolled.
She can pop out her character sheet separate. Oh, you don't. Do you have a second monitor?
No, we do not have a second monitor.
That sucks. I'm sorry.
Yep, I barely have one PC. What makes you think I got a separate monitor?
I don't know.
Alright, so Quill and Sky, you don't really notice anything at all. Just enjoying the nice little trip. Yolder and especially Sin. Yolder, you hear what sounds like just a bunch of movement in a way. Sin, you can definitely tell it sounds like a pack of animals is coming up the rear.
Oof. Okay. First thing I do is I immediately notify the party. So I basically tell everybody, hey, I hear and see something coming up from the rear. I tell Quill to step on it since he is driving the cart.
All right.
So-
I'll say I thought I heard something, and I'll waddle into the back of the cart and pull out my longbow.
All right. So you guys are scooting along for a little bit. Probably like good 10, 15 minutes or so. And then, all of a sudden, you see them starting to creep up on you a little bit in the distance. All right. We're about to enter a chase scene.
I'm
But we're
giving her
doing
all
this-
she's got.
We're going to do this chase scene from the book, like how they suggest it. So it will be a little different. How it's going to work is I'm going to ask for one of you guys to give me a way that you're going to outrun them, and then we're going to do contesting checks. And then we're going to do another one, but it can't be the same thing twice.
Aha, yes.
Okay.
And then it's basically best 2 out of 3.
Right. Bam.
Let me grab my D20 real quickly. All right. The wolves are all just going to dash up at you with an athletics.
Ooh.
Let me give that a roll real quick. How are you going to counter? Or what are you going to do your guys' self as a group?
As they come into eyesight, I know Yolder would want to use his longbow, which has
All right, now,
damned all range on it, like 150 to 600.
so there's a pack of them. And we're looking at 6 wolves,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
And then this is still a decent way. Give me a perception check since you're actively like looking. Just you, Yolder.
Oh, well, I
There
was
is
gonna...
an oddity amongst them. The one leading the pack.
I don't notice whatever that oddity
Oh
is.
no, you don't fucking know. He's
No.
pretty far out.
Looks like
Can,
wolves,
uh,
guys.
Since Sin noticed them first, does he see them running towards
Well,
us,
who's
or
steering the cart? Or...
We got we got Yolder up front, standing up, getting ready to shoot.
Yep.
And Quill is still driving.
Okay, Quill's
Okay.
driving. Gotcha.
Yep.
but can Sin see the animals? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I'll let you make a perception check if you want. I'll just give the immediate one to depth.
Sin, you heard him, so I imagine you turned around and
Yeah, that's fair enough.
you
That's
told
fair
Well,
enough.
that's why-
argument, too.
you
That's why I was
you
at.
said
That's
them.
why I was asking if I can see them or not. Because technically, he said all he said was I heard them. So
Yep.
okay,
But that was like
then,
15, 20 minutes ago. You know,
So
a
they-
fast pace. So go ahead and
so
just
they-
give me another one, and we'll see what
Okay.
you get here.
Oh man.
18.
okay. So what I do is, since I see the leader leading the pack, I take out my short bow and shoot at him.
Well, hold on. I was asking for
What
the
does he
perception,
see
so
with
if you
the
can.
perception?
Yes.
Okay.
This is a hobgoblin, not just a regular goblin.
Ooh.
And his mount is different as well. If you want to see what his mount is, give me a knowledge nature. And I will actually probably argue disadvantage because you would have no idea.
Me? Wouldn't that be a history check though to see if I
No.
remember? No.
No.
Nature.
Okay.
Nature.
Nature. Where's that at?
Because
then?
this is a beast that you wouldn't
Uh-oh.
probably have known from your homeland.
Ooh, that's not good.
4. Yeah. You just really have no idea. It's like a wolf, I guess. Looks like a
Okay.
wolf. Runs on all fours. Got a tongue. Got some teeth. It's a wolf.
I still understand them.
Can you understand the goblins?
Yeah.
Yes. Would you like to do a perception to maybe see if you hear what they're yelling?
Yeah, sure.
All right, then you can go ahead and give me a perception as well.
I was gonna say, Fro, do you want to have us do an initiative just so that we've got like a turn order for everyone?
That's perception.
No, because you guys got to ultimately decide on one action as a group to take.
Okay.
Yep, that's perception.
Gotcha.
Nice, a 12. And here, if you take this and scoot that over, you can just click right there, and it'll pop that on top of it, and click back there. That way you don't have to keep messing with it. Whoops. Well, I just fucked that up. All right. So, with a 12, that was a 12, 17, sorry. You can hear the leader yell out, "Go around the side and cut them off." Or, "Go around the side, cut them off."
I love it.
Yes, you can.
Y'all said
Louder and into the mic.
they said to go around and cut us off.
Louder and into the mic.
They
We
said
heard
to
her.
go around and cut them off.
All right. So, what would you guys like to do now that everyone's kind of done something, what would you like to do as the group for this turn?
Obviously, since she told us that like the big one is barking orders, I'm gonna suggest get this cart moving faster. Aim for the big one. He's their leader. And
All right, so you're calling for an attack.
Yep.
All right. Range people, you all agree you may do an attack.
Yes.
About how far away are they?
At this point, they're probably like 90 to 60, depending on whereabouts in the pack they are.
Okay.
Bam. I can do that.
Oh,
Quill,
do
you
I
are
get it?
driving. I will give you that.
Yeah, Quill,
Can I just
Quill, you do
fling
it.
my hand around and like? I mean, if I'm driving, if I take a separate thing, can I use Mage Hand to slap the horse's rear?
I will let you do that just for the sheer flavor of it.
That sounds hysterical. Conjures up a magic hand and is given horse butt pats.
That's right.
Bam. Smack it with 10 pounds of force.
Yeah.
20 pounds of force, unless you're only
Bam.
half-handed.
Oh no, we're doing the full
Full 20. Take that.
It's got a little
Alright,
riding crop. That's when we found out Quill was into some freaky
Weird stuff.
Yeah.
All right, Yolder,
Yes.
you hit one of the goblins.
Yeah.
Roll me some damage.
2.
Ooh. Awesome.
You end up actually piercing his hand down into the wolf.
Oh. That does. Hey, that's wolf damage too, then, right?
I'll give you 1 point of piercing damage on the wolf too.
Yeah.
Sin
Nice.
and
Okay.
Sky, you can both roll attacks. Just go ahead and give
Okay.
me both of
Can I do the short bow?
them. Yes.
Or can I throw? Well, quick question. I have a dagger and a dart. Can I throw? No, I have a dart and. No, I'll just do the short bow. That's
No
not gonna
longbow.
work. No, I don't have a longbow. Just a short bow.
You can use your longbow. Yes, Jeff. All right, Sin, you hit. Sky, you do not.
So
Right, Danny, there's Sin.
I shot at this. I shot at the guy barking orders.
Okay.
Stand up behind everybody, cock back my bow, and aim straight for his head. Hopefully, I hit.
And so, yeah, you let an arrow fly, and it hits him dead center in the chest. And he just kind of, like, looks down at it, like, ah! And lets out, like, a roar as he rips it out of his chest and keeps going.
What did he say?
Like, he just
He
makes
made a
sound.
noise. He doesn't have to say something. Probably muttering obscenities at the Birdman.
And I will consider 2 of the 3 of you succeeding in attacks a success for this round.
Yeah.
They also only rolled like a 6, so.
Yeah.
All
Alright. Next round. You're going to get some arrow shot back at you.
Ooh.
Great.
I'm just up front. Yeah.
I like
So before that next round starts, Sin mentions that he's really not feeling that good. Because my current hit points are pretty low.
Yeah, I mean,
All right.
we didn't really patch ourselves up, so
Mm-hmm.
we're still going on after the goblin fight.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
No.
If I get hit, I'm probably gonna die.
There was a time for a short rest.
Oh, there
I'm
was.
gonna die.
Alright. Seeing how effective your strategy was, the 3 goblins are going to do that right back at you. Or, not the 3. The goblins are. So, first one, let me roll d4.
We gonna
A
die.
3. Sky, this one will be towards you. 16 plus a whole bunch.
I'm gonna die.
Let me grab my goblin real quick because I didn't have it popped up. Alright, so let's see. Sharp bow. Need d6. Alright, so that hits you.
I'm dead.
3. Alright. 3 points of damage.
I'm half dead.
The next shot,
Woof.
number 4. Sin is coming at you. 17 plus 4, so 21.
That'll
Okay.
hit.
That'll
How
be-
much damage do you do?
5 points of damage. Or, sorry. 4 points of damage.
All right, I'm dead.
Sin goes
I'm-
down.
Yeah, I'm currently at 0.
Alright.
Lane,
Woof.
I scream out the same.
You don't scream out anything as an arrow hits you
He
right in the shoulder and it just drops you. Next shot. 3. Sky, you again. 18 plus 4.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
I'm dead.
Alright.
Goodbye, cruel world.
Ooh, 6 points of damage.
Woof.
I'm dead, as I said.
Well, you're
I did.
unconscious.
Sky went down. Sin went down. Yolder and Quill, what are you guys doing?
Ooh, So I know the road that we're on, right, and kind of where we're going, and the gist of the road that's ahead. If Sky said they're trying to cut us off, would an insight get me to thinking where they're gonna try to cut us off and what we could do to leverage the odds in our favor?
Knowledge. Would this be history or nature? Give me knowledge history.
Knowledge history. Okay. History.
With advantage, by the way. You know the area. Oh, well, shit.
Yeah.
You remember? I mean, it's still an easy one because you've made this trip before.
Yeah.
You remember that there's actually a very narrow path coming up to the right.
Okay.
And if you cut it real close, you might be able to hop in there. And that it's really thickly wooded on each side, so they wouldn't actually be able to get next to you too well.
All right, I'm gonna run up to the front and take the reins and say, Quill, you gotta get the others back up.
I release the reins and try to get back into that cart and see if I can assist these unconscious individuals.
And I
Alright.
will take the reins from him.
Sin, if you want to give me an intelligence check, also with advantage. Did I say Sin? I meant Quill.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
was like.
yeah,
I'm
Quill.
pretty
Sorry,
sure I'm
sorry.
dead.
And a what? A what check?
An
Intelligence?
intelligence check with advantage.
With advantage. Intelligence. And boop.
Boom. You remember you were handed 2 healing potions. One for you, one for Sky.
Bam. That's what I thought so. And I'm gonna pop one into her mouth as a bonus.
Yeah,
And-
I'll give you that. Easy enough. Because you're
Oh.
already basically right on top of everything, and this is non-combat, so no huge issue there.
Right. And this will be and roll.
All right, 7 HP. You're up.
Now since that was a potion, I have one more first level spell. Can I cast Cure Wounds on Sinakira?
Yeah.
Cure Wound. Level 1.
Boom.
Oh, shit.
10. 10
Nice.
HP, Sin.
Nice.
Back
I'm
to full.
back. Back in the game, boys.
We're taking the shortcut. Let's go, boys. Ooh.
All right. So you take the shortcut,
Hey, girl.
but I'm definitely saying that the goblins won that round.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're on to the next round. What are all y'all going to do?
Well, let's see. Oh man.
Are they still chasing after us?
Yes, they are. You didn't make any headway at all. Actually, they kind of gained on you just a smidgen.
Okay.
But they're not actually coming up on the sides. You did thwart them in that aspect.
So they're all behind us.
Yep.
Fish in a
Okay.
barrel. Shoot them.
Yeah. So Sin takes out his short bow and fires another shot.
Are you all just going to...
Yeah.
Shoot this
do you
one.
all have ranged attacks, or does Quill want
I
to
do.
back up front?
I have a range attack that I can do.
No.
You're nothing but ranged attacks, Jayla.
Oh.
I was gonna say, are we on like a road, or are we like is there heavy coverage over top of us?
It's like a very tight country road,
Okay.
single car kind of thing. You do got some branches over you, but it's not like a full-on canopy.
Gotcha.
I feel
I was
like
just So there's nothing I could like pull down to try to put in the road. That is like, I was just wondering what kind of like woods is this?
Oof.
If you want to give me a perception check.
Yeah.
20. Hell yeah. You see a branch that looks rather weak, and one well-placed firebolt will probably drop it. And it's coming up real quick.
Yeah, I will do that to try to put a flaming branch in their path.
That sounds good.
All right.
So that's me, and Sin is
Doing a ranged attack.
Yeah.
Is
Do
Sky
you-
gonna do a ranged attack?
Real quickly,
I
Quill,
am
want to
gonna-
give me your spell DC?
my spell DC.
Yes, that's going to be the
Yes.
athletics check to get over the flaming branch.
Yes. Hold on. It's here. My spell save DC is 14.
14.
Can I still shoot
All right,
my?
so you notice all the goblins make it just fine, but the leader actually stumbles and his mount trips up over that, and he gets flung off his mount.
I wanted. No.
Boom.
And
All right. If you two want to take your shots now, you can.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice. Nice.
Go ahead and roll me damage on that,
man.
Danny.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. So I hit the closest one to us.
You actually, the goblin that had his hand pierced,
Yeah.
you actually shoot his dog or his wolf right in its head, and it peels over and flops up on top of the goblin and pins him down to the ground.
Okay.
We're down to just 4 of them now.
There were 6? Jesus Christ.
Yep, 6 wolves and then 1 other. Sky, you can take a shot. Speak up and into the mic.
I would like to shoot one of them.
All right, you can take your shot.
I would like to kill one, please.
Yeah. Oh, done.
All right, roll some damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
4. All right. So you lay an arrow right into the stomach of one of the goblins, and he's like, "Ah, damn it!" But he's still moving on. But I'm gonna have to say, with that, you guys definitely are getting some headway on them as they begin to stop and looks like go back for their leader, who is picking himself up off the ground right now.
Okay.
Ah!
Congratulations. You outran the goblins.
Oh, we outran him. Oh shit. Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh, I had one more trick in the bag if that didn't quite do it. I was going to take 2 of the rabbit pelts and mop up some of the blood from the 2 that went down and throw them in an effort to distract the wolves that were chasing us with the scented blood.
Ooh.
Not bad.
Yeah. But I get to sell all my pelts now. All my furs, my bad. They're furs.
Instead, you make money. What a
Yes,
bummer.
Right? How dare.
All right, so you guys scoot along at a pretty good pace for another half hour or so, I assume, until the horse tires.
Yeah, and if we have time, if this looks like a decently safe place to rest, we should probably take a break here.
Those in the cart can probably take a break while one person drives, and then we can swap out, keep the cart
that's what you're
just
saying.
moving a little
Are
bit.
you not meditating?
Okay.
Yep, I'll give you a short rest on that, but not really a full 8-hour comfort sleep.
No,
Right.
No.
I just want to take a hit die here.
Click your hit die. Click it.
Can I
Would
do
you
that?
like to meditate?
Hit die is
Getting a-
If
clickable.
the whole party's okay with you meditating for 4 hours.
Hold on.
Yep.
Y'all okay with that?
Yeah.
Y'all okay with that?
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Yeah,
get
no, this is
5
staying on the ground
HP
now.
back.
Hey, back to max.
Yep. So, Danny, on a short rest, you can re-roll the amount of hit die that you are level. I worded that really bad.
Yeah,
You can
that's a little
roll-
confusing.
Yeah, sorry. You can roll as many dice. Like, if you're level 1 rogue, you can roll 1d6. If you're level 2 rogue, you can roll 2d6. So 1 hit die per level. Plus
Okay.
your constitution to actually regain hit
It does
points.
it does it all in the math. We can click hit die, and it does the math for you.
But I was
Yeah,
gonna
I was
say.
just explaining to him, like, I know you're at full, but I'm just explaining this mechanic right now.
Okay, yeah. Because I was a little confused, but the way you
In
explained
a
it, I got it.
24-hour period, you can only non-magically heal as many hit die as you are.
And at
Okay.
a long rest, you only get back half.
I do.
You're missing
Full, all
hit
good
die
at.
or something.
No, I do the full recovery at 8 hours.
Oh, full. Oh gosh, Fro, you're so forgiving.
It just gets very confusing. Remember how many hit die when you're taking, like, oh, I only got half of them back, and then I took a short rest. So, well, the short rest is actually 12 hours ago, not 24.
Yeah, it's you get half up to half back if you've spent more than half.
Okay.
It's something like
I
that.
guess I would have to look into it, but full recovery for Fro. Depp will
I'd rather just beat up on you guys some more.
So,
Makes it simpler.
full health for Depp. Hit die used.
All right. Jayla,
Yes.
did you want to use your hit die? All right. So you go here and you click on that. You gain 7 HP.
Should be.
Yep. I think your max is 12. So
Okay.
you're at max. You can't go above your max.
Okay.
So you're back to full.
Ain't gonna die.
All right. At this point, you guys are only about another 12 to 16 hours away. It's looking about noonish right now. You guys just gonna keep meandering that way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good. Get somewhere safe before we decide to camp.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
'Cause they seem to be pretty tenacious.
All right. So you find a place to camp. It's beginning to get a little dark at this point. The sun's beginning to go down a little bit. You're looking to like pitch tents or just a quick fire and bedrolls?
Quick fire and bedrolls, I would suggest.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Would that be a survival check from all of us?
If you like wanted to gather some food real quick or anything like that, or just a small simple fire, I wouldn't. If you're just making a flame, basically, I wouldn't worry about it right now.
Okay.
All right, so you guys want to do any banter or anything?
I'm gonna nibble on some food. Is there any water sources nearby? I guess I'll see if there's any water sources nearby.
Give me a survival check.
Oh boy. Oh, there's no water.
Oof.
There's no water for miles, guys.
I mean, you spent a lot of your life kind of in monasteries and different temples. You weren't trained in the ways of the wild.
Guys, there's no fountains out here. How do we get water?
You should have a water skin that should hold you until we get to the town. They got a well there.
Oh gosh.
There's no fountain. I like that one. I
don't understand. There's no water out here.
So are you guys taking watch or just going to bed?
I'll take watch.
Yeah, I go to bed.
It is in my experience that I magically am tapped and I feel drained and I need to rest.
All right, Sky, wake me up if you need a break.
Okay.
Yeah, same, Sky. I don't mind staying up, helping you out.
Okay.
You need somebody to keep you company.
Thanks.
I kind of mind.
Okay.
And so Yolderer will cozy on up under his bedroll, and he'll have taken off his armor at this point and rest up.
All right.
Pull my hood over my face and curl up. A weird little ball.
All right. Can I get a... Were you doing your meditating thing since you just got done doing it, or are you just going to stay awake?
I'm just gonna stay.
Okay, then give me a regular perception check.
Just.
You get attacked by 6 wolves.
Five.
I will.
Five.
You're down to
We
4.
killed
You're
one.
down to 4.
Yeah. Oh, four. Yeah. Well, but
Perception.
then also the big one, which I don't want to metagame, but I have a suspect.
That one.
I am suspect of it.
I did say he was a hobgoblin. I told you that. You know this.
Okay, then.
Yep,
let's-
perception. Click on it. Perception 18.
Yeah.
Mm.
She
I'm
sees.
sorry.
About an hour after everybody goes to bed.
What do you see with your special eyes?
Start to hear some wolves.
Come on.
Oof.
Leave us alone.
So,
Can I
Is
wake
there
them
trees? Is there trees by us, bro?
Yes, there's
So
not like super densely,
okay,
wooded, but
I try to go into stealth.
up? Yo, wake up.
As soon as I wake up and she screams,
Yolder's gonna
I hear something.
get up and put his armor on.
Oh
so
boy.
you wake Sin up, and as soon as you turn around, he's gone.
Ooh.
Sin's gone.
Okay.
The bird.
Yolder's
I'm
gonna
in-
wake up and say, "Where's Sin?"
I immediately, if she tells me the wolves, I'm gonna try to put out the fire and prepare.
Can I help him do that?
Yes, you can.
You just cover it with dirt.
Now, do know it's only been about an hour since you went to bed. You guys are exhausted. You know how it is when you get woke up as soon as you got to sleep?
Yeah,
That's what happened.
Wake up.
that happened to me today. All right. Oh, you put that up. You put that fire out.
Yeah.
I'd get behind a tree and wait.
Can I do the same?
Do you want to stealth as well?
Yeah.
I will attempt to, but we all know how stealthy my guy is.
I was gonna say, hope
Mm.
Jacob
Nat
disappears.
20. Jayla
Yeah.
also disappears.
Oh,
Yeah.
Quill is super
I disappear by my standards.
Yeah, you think you're invisible. You put your hood up and you pull it down.
He puts his hood up.
visible.
I
We're
pull my
getting
hood up.
hashtag Team Jacob. He's still glowing in the dark.
Yes.
Put my hand over my eyes. You can't see me. Invisible.
I can't see you. You can't see me.
All right.
All right. Yolder's getting tired, and based on the fact that that Sky and Sin have disappeared, I'm guessing they've snuck off to get a vantage point. So I'm gonna take out my maul, and I'm going to
So
kind of walk into the middle of the road.
since I am in stealth, can I use a perception check to see where they're coming from?
You don't really need one to tell where they're coming from,
Okay.
but you can give me one to possibly see how far out they are.
Okay. Mm,
So yep, you see that they're probably a good 200 or so yards out. You can see a couple of the torches as they're running down the trail. Definitely still looking nice and healthy though.
oof. Okay. Do I see how many they are?
You're looking at 4 of them plus the leader.
Ooh, okay. Does the leader still have that arrow I shot through his stomach?
Oh, he ripped that out immediately.
Okay. All
Like he ripped it out and then roared at you.
right. Okay.
Well, a hobgoblin
I don't
roar.
imagine goblins roaring as much as a snarl, like.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a hobgoblin roar.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it's like. Yeah.
Yeah, there
It's a
you
little
go.
bit deeper.
Yeah.
All right.
Crazy.
I try my best to like whisper to everybody so I don't lose my stealth, and say there's 4 of them. You said there's 5, right?
5 total. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. I try my best and whisper that there's 5 of them coming straight towards us.
All right, so yep, you hear him guys say that real quick.
All right, that's if everyone wants to ambush these guys and stand their ground, I mean, I guess I don't have much of a choice. It's either that or get going.
Yeah.
They keep
Yolder-
chasing us.
Well, like I said, Yolder
my
took out his
arrow,
maul and he
then-
walked
Well-
into the middle of the road and like maybe stepped back a little bit so that way.
Quill,
Yeah.
with that thought, you can give me another survival check if you'd like.
Me? Quill? Yeah.
Yes.
Come on, survival. You've been treating me good. Aha!
Yes.
You do remember how you were only about 12 hours away 8 hours ago.
I say for a 4-hour jaunt, if we got some time, we might want to break for town.
Make a run for it.
Actually, I would say it's probably been closer to like 9.5, 10, because you got an hour of sleep, and that was 8 hours after you stop. So actually, you're probably looking about closer to 2 hours away at this point, realistically.
Okay. So
that's 2 hours traveling pace.
what are we doing here, boys? We jumping back on the cart, or we're holding our ground down?
Can we get back on the cart?
I don't want to. We have the
someone
advantage
say
here,
this?
guys.
Like,
No, so I'm in stealth, and I recommend we.
and Sky's in stealth, and Joe
I
walked
recommend.
out into the middle of the road with his
Yeah,
big hammer.
I recommend we hold our ground. I feel like we have the advantage here. This is me saying to them while I'm in stealth. But whatever. Or I don't know if I can lose stealth if I scream at them or say anything. How does that
since
technically
there's
work?
no enemies around, I would say.
Okay, so then I suggest to Quill to back up and cast any defensive or magic he has, since I already saw him. Since I already saw him.
Shit, never mind.
I already saw him doing some crazy stuff the other day earlier.
Cantrips.
Yeah, and
how many hours has it been since the initial combat?
Oh, since the initial.
You did say 9.
The one you did last night. Because that was at like 5 a.m. in the morning, and now we're looking at like.
I think he means the one where we were being chased.
I meant the initial, the very first one we did. I just wanted to know if it was more than 8 hours.
Yeah, it's been more than 8 hours because that happened at like 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning, and now we're looking again. It's like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night.
All right, boys. I will personally, just in case, hang by the cart.
That sounds smart. Okay. So we wait to ambush these guys.
You are actually cutting out really bad on my end. I imagine I'm cutting out. I have no idea what you said.
Actually, I can hear.
I heard everybody fine.
Yeah, I heard everyone fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you?
But I have no idea what you
hear me. Well, I said.
He said he's gonna hang by the cart.
Me, yeah.
Yep.
Quill, right?
Yep.
Mangy goblins making me lose sleep, killing the family I'm supposed to protect. Time to die. Time to die. Got the big hammer. Got the really big hammer.
All right. Can I actually just get some initiative from you guys?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Initiative.
You rolled on your screen. Where is the initiative?
Nah.
Quill. Initiative's right by armor class.
Right there.
Ooh.
19.
Quill was busy getting next to the cart.
Yep. I was running. I ain't afraid to be a coward. I'm a sorcerer.
Let me do some rolls real quick.
I wish you would roll so we can see you rolling.
No, you don't.
It gets rid of the suspense. Plus, it stops metagaming. Because if you see what number I roll, let's say if I roll a 15 and you notices that misses, and then I roll a 16 and you notice that it hits, you can tell me the exact number I need every time then.
True.
And then that allows you to play the meta. If this guy just hits you or not, you don't know what I'm adding to that roll, let alone what the roll is in the first place. And if this guy gets lucky and hits you 3-4 hits in a row, you're like, holy fuck, don't mess with this guy. But realistically, he's got like a +1 and is just getting really good rolls. Okay. It makes you play it differently. Because if you can see that he only gets a +1 and is getting really lucky, you're like, well, he's bound to miss. I'll just play stupid.
Okay.
Whereas for some reason this guy is fragging me, I'm gonna give him some respect, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, this is a surprise round. Only because of Danny and Jayla stealth.
Stealth,
Or yeah, stealth or sky stealth. Plus, I'm gonna pretty much so imagine, it being dark. There's no. Granted, everyone's got dark vision, but dark vision only goes out so far.
Right. And we snuff the fire, but we can see their torches.
Yep.
And if this is a prize round, shouldn't does Sin get sneak attack on this round?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yes.
I would definitely want to use sneak attack.
So first off goes Sky.
Shoot one.
Speak up and into the mic.
I want to shoot one of them with my bow.
All right, go ahead and roll to attack then.
Roll attack.
This is going to be a bit of the theater of the mind, guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You good?
Mm-hmm. 15. I should have asked you beforehand, but who were you shooting at? The leader or one of the regular guys?
The leader.
The leader.
Mm.
All right. Well. Or their mounts. Their mounts are also an option.
The leader.
All right. That'll miss. So you pull back your bow and fire at him, and he just can hear the arrow coming and just kind of gets real low on his mount, and it just zooms right over him.
Great.
Did you want to move, or I guess move around? I know there's no real map or anything, but
Something.
all right. So you find kind of off on the edge by like a tree over by Sin. All right. Next, we have Yolder.
Yes. About how far away are they from me?
They're still about 90.
Oh,
Their turn hasn't came.
Shit. Okay. I'm gonna hold. Like my maul's gonna be against the ground, one hand on the handle, and I'm going to grab one of the hand axes off my waist, and I'm gonna wait for them to come into range, which is
I think that what's that? It's like a 10 to 60, isn't it?
2060.
Or 20, 60.
Yeah, so once they get about 20 feet away from me, I'm going to huck the hand axe at one of the lesser goblins.
All right. And with that, we'll move on to the goblins. And they actually rolled identical initiative, so the whole group just moves as a massive swarm, basically, coming forward.
Which one
And
comes first? Because he gets a hand axe.
it would be one of the regular goblins, like you said.
Yeah, hand axe.
So go ahead and that will miss.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, hold on. Let me check, but I'm pretty damn sure that misses the goblins. No, yeah, that misses. That misses.
Dang. All right, just you and me, mall buddy.
Yeah, goblins are quick.
All right. So on to Sin.
Okay, I am still in stealth, so I want to do sneak attack. Do I use a short sword? Do I have to use a short sword?
No,
or-
I imagine you're using your bow.
Your bow.
Okay, so because it says something about
It must be a finesse weapon or a ranged weapon. It's got to be a
Ah.
dexterity-based weapon, basically.
okay, so then I would use my short bow.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
A
how
10.
would it be?
That will miss.
Oh, all right then.
So, yep. You fire and it shoots just right over him.
Okay. Do I lose my stealth?
Yes, you lose your stealth.
Okay.
You are a rogue. You can
you can slip back in with.
you can slip into stealth as a bonus action.
Bonus. There we go.
Okay, so then yeah, I would.
And considering it's dark, distance, you missed, and everything, I will definitely allow it. So just roll me another stealth real quick.
Okay.
I'll hit you with some perception checks back. Oh, shit. Never mind. I'm going to roll them, but let me see. All right. You can't really get a read on them, but it doesn't appear that they've noticed you.
Okay.
Are you still in stealth? Yes. Or no, because you shot. And you didn't re-stealth. But you're not okay get back into stealth as a bonus action. It will take you a standard action. That's Rogue's little. And Quill.
I target. What's the closest to me? Is it a regular goblin wolf rider? Or,
pretty close, but the hobgoblin's definitely taking point.
Oh man, I will attempt to firebolt the hobgoblin, and I'll be yelling, "Burn!"
I love it.
Nope.
So you yell that out, and this just firebolt goes whizzing right by him. But in the dead of the night, and with the distance, he's got plenty of time to react to that. It literally glows in the dark.
It's not a poor round of attacks, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's not. Maybe we should have just jumped on the cart, ran away.
Never run away from a fight.
Never run away from experience.
All right. Sky, your turn.
I'd like to shoot with my longbow
Then go ahead.
again.
Who are you shooting this time?
The same guy.
The hobgoblin leader or one of the little
leader.
recruits? Okay. That'll miss.
Man.
And not good rolls. What's going on with us?
Would you like to move around or anything, or is that good?
I'd like to move closer.
Closer to them or the cart?
Cart.
Okay. So I'm going to say you just kind of hop up towards the front of the cart.
Okay.
All right. And next is Yolder.
All right, about how far away are they from me now?
They're 60 at this point.
60 at this point. Shit.
We got to start hitting, boys, or we got to start heading back.
I'm gonna move towards the cart a bit and just ready an attack if any comes in range. They get mauled.
So I'm going to say that you were probably about 10 feet away from the cart.
Oh, okay. So maybe maybe I'm
just
gonna hop
for
up on the
just
back
for
of
my
it to
mentality,
advantage.
actually, I will say you were 30 away from the cart.
Oh, okay.
So now they're 90 away from you.
Okay.
Just to keep it simple on me, if that's all right. Is that fine by you?
Yeah, that's
That
fine
make,
by me.
okay. So you're at the cart. You ready to another longbow attack, or was it going to be a hand axe? Because you didn't get that hand axe back. I'm not sure how many you have.
I didn't. No, I got two, so I'm gonna hold on to my other hand axe, and I'm just gonna. I mean, I had my maul out, so I'm gonna holler at the group. We're not having much luck here. We might want to make a hasty retreat.
Now, what weapon were you readying that attack with?
My maul.
I'm sorry. Your maul?
Maul.
Okay.
It's a melee
All right.
weapon.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, I just want to make sure whether it was your bow or not.
Yeah, I should have got that out. Oh, I used
Oh.
an arrow.
The goblins now move up within 30 feet. And we got a couple attacks coming out.
Great.
First two will be right on that short little man, right up front by the cart with his big old hammer.
Yep.
My hair is matching.
Wait, they were 60 feet away. They've only been moving 30 feet up. Can they still attack us from that far?
Yes, because 30 feet's the actual their standard movement.
The mounts
Mhm.
are
Last time I didn't give them an action because it was a surprise round. You kind of had a bit of a drop on them, like because they didn't know your exact location, whereas you knew theirs because of the torches.
Okay.
This round they're taking their action. So one shot misses you. Oh, let's see, that's plus 4? 16. Does a 16 hit you,
16
Yolder?
will hit me.
All right. And where'd my D6 go? Where the hell did my D6 go?
I stole it so you can't hurt me.
Oh no, did I drop it? What the hell?
Oh no.
The goddamn goblins come and stole my dice.
Dude, those dice goblins, they'll get you.
I got another one, Jail. It's fine. We'll find it later. Yep. Take 4 points of damage. Yolder.
4 on it.
All right, and Quill. This one's for you as you are by the cart. That'll be an 18.
Oh, I love it.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
Take 7 points of damage.
Ooh, boy.
That was a good roll.
Yeah.
Sorry. And Sky, as you are also now by the cart. Does a 16 hit you? It matches. All right.
What does that mean?
If it meets it, it beats it.
Okay.
Meets it, beats it. That's good.
Oh, take 7 points of damage also.
Jesus.
Why y'all hate
Jesus.
me?
Hey, they had their bad rolls last session, guys. I'm sorry. Karma's making its way back.
Where was that?
Right there. The arrows will show up once you get close. Okay.
So, 7?
And, yep, 7.
I'm at 5. I'll be done.
From now 30 foot away, you will see the hobgoblin and his mount. Let me make sure I got the correct distances on this. Yes, you will see the hobgoblin and his mount disappear and then flash right in front of Yolder.
Oh,
And then
that's
bite
a
him.
maul attack.
Yep.
You?
The dog's going to bite you first, though. We're going to resolve this.
Ah,
Well, its trigger has to happen first.
okay.
Jesus Christ. We should have ran away.
But my
Should've
trigger
ran
is
away.
him
Said we should hop on the
right in
cart.
front of me.
Okay, a 7 does not hit you.
Nope.
So go ahead and give me a
Ah, that
weapon
doesn't
attack.
hit him.
All right, so this thing, it just scares the hell out of you, and it goes to bite you, and you go to swing your hammer, but you just kind of panic and end up just like butting it a little bit on the end of the nose with the handle of your maul.
Yeah.
And with this, the hobgoblin leans in, literally leans in, because his mount's almost as tall as you, and just snarls right in your face. And says, no, I'm sorry. For you, you wouldn't know what he says. All you hear, no. Yeah, you hear, no running this time.
Can I tell him that?
Yep.
Hey, Yolder, he said no running this time. You better run away.
All right. That completes the goblins. So now it's on to Sin.
So I see all of them while I'm in stealth. They don't notice me, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. They did not notice you.
So then I will shoot my short bow at the main one, the hobgoblin.
All right. That will be sneak attack. What is it? Is that 1d6 for sneak attack? Just roll your
Yeah.
sneak attack.
1d6.
Especially since Yolder is technically threatening him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And he's in stealth. A 6. Hell yeah. 10 points of damage. Let me go check something real quick. Because you're all not the only ones who took a short rest. Where is it? Where is it?
Is that is that just your sneak attack D6?
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll the
that's-
maxed out
I see.
D6.
I see
So it's
piercing
6
right
plus
there.
4,
I got you.
10 damage.
So, as this guy's leaning in and yelling at Yolder, you shoot an arrow and it comes right down from in his shoulder, down almost into his throat a little bit. And he starts kind of hacking and gagging a little bit, but he's still up. But not looking good.
Nope.
Okay. Do I have a bonus action to go back into stealth again?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
And I believe you also have your move action too.
And you still have a move action as well.
Okay, so I start making my way back towards the cart.
That's towards them.
Yeah,
He's at
towards
the cart now because he teleported there.
Okay, so then yeah, I would start heading a little bit closer to them, but closer to my party, and I would roll a stealth. Oh,
Mm.
I'll give some perceptions. Well, the one with the arrow halfway down his throat doesn't notice you. But you can see some fingers being pointed from the other 4.
Oof.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm not in stealth.
New.
Okay. And then yeah, I end my turn. I don't think I can do much else.
All right. Quill.
Well, buddy, can you heal us? Can you
Attention.
do Mage's Armor?
He's been saying how he's been out of spells for the last 2 combats.
Yeah, that's why he needed a rest.
Should have ran away.
What other cantrips do you have?
I got Spare the Dying and so there's a few other things.
I don't think I know that one. Okay. I was just curious.
I can talk to people.
I think like with prestidigitation, you can make loud noises. So I would say like make a loud noise.
Well, that's thaumaturgy.
Yeah, that's thaumaturgy.
That's a cleric thing.
I'm pretty sure a lot of classes can get thaumaturgy.
Yeah, a lot of classes can. Bards get it. They use that a lot.
I use it as magical flavor to say basically that it's amplifying my voice.
Because Sin is in a tree.
No.
Sin
Sin started moving towards.
Oh, he started moving towards, but he's not in the cart yet.
Nope.
No, he's just close.
Well,
did you move the whole way there? You just said you got close. You never said you got up to the cart.
You can hop in the driver's seat.
I moved to.
No,
I moved...
Sin.
Oh yeah.
Sin. Yeah, I started moving closer to my. Yeah, I didn't get there though. Well, I mean, I didn't know how far I was. So.
I mean, you could have if you wanted. I'm sorry, I didn't really clarify. I'll let you say you make it to the cart if you'd like. I assume you were staying back because rogues.
No, I didn't know how far or how close I was, but I definitely made it to the cart then.
Yeah, for most of these things, assume that if I say it's there, you can make it to the theater of the mind.
Okay, I got you.
I jumped
in the cart.
Yeah, I jumped in the cart like a motherfucker.
I jump into the driver's seat. But the Yolder's still not in the cart, correct?
Correct.
Nope. Him and the Hobgoblin are giving each other lovey eyes.
Behind it, I believe, right?
Right.
Yep.
I will get into the cart, and so I don't want to use the rest of my movement to try to move the cart if he's not in it. So I will, I guess at the Hobgoblin, I will attempt to firebolt him before we try to make a getaway here. Come on.
I heard the click. There it is.
Hell yeah. So you yell at Yolder, get in the cart, and he falls back, I'm busy at the moment. And then you just turn around and like, fine, and throw a firebolt and just hit the goblin right in the face and just blast him right off his mount, and he goes down.
Yay.
Ooh, dead down or like off the mountain?
Dead down.
Dead down. Ooh.
You just got caught a firebolt to the face.
Nice.
Lighting your head on fire.
All right. Is that going to be your turn?
Yeah, I couldn't like try to intimidate the goblins with like a bonus action, could
I? Sure, Team Jacob. Let's see what you got.
All right. So
I will say after killing their leader, I will give this to you.
I will tell them to run from here, or they'll face the same fiery death that their leader has faced.
Ooh.
Do you say that in Goblin?
Yeah, I don't know, Goblin. I'm gonna speak in common.
Okay.
Do it. You should have gone.
Because I don't actually know Goblin, so.
Okay.
It sounded like Danny did.
Yeah.
Intimidation of 14.
The language barrier doesn't have him quite all that scared.
Well, let me see how well this language barrier does.
Okay. It'd be a wisdom save, right?
Well, they just rolled like a 4 on their intelligence roll.
Jesus Christ.
So they just kind of look at you.
They understand fire and that he's the one that's throwing it.
That's what they got. They're like, the other people first got it.
Should I translate it? Should I translate it?
I guess it's up to you. I mean, I said what I said, and then I think.
Well, it is your turn now, right, Quill? I assume you're done.
Yep.
So it would be back to your turn, and you did understand what he said.
So I would like to yell it at them now.
Click your intimidation, please.
I love it.
Well, it's not bad for +1.
So, I guess I'll give their charisma check. Save. All right. You're not the one who killed their leader, and goblins believe the strongest rule. They don't care what you have to say. I will still allow, and I'll say that was your bonus action. So if you'd like to take a shot still,
I'm fine.
you do
Yeah,
have
you
4
wanna
goblins
open the cart?
and their wolf still coming at you,
Okay,
and
never
you
mind.
still have the unknown dog thing
Okay, I'll take
that
a
just
shoot.
teleported.
I guess I'll
By the way, at this point, I will give you all. I forgot to bring this up. I'm sorry. All a knowledge nature on what the hell that teleporting dog is. Yolder,
Yeah.
as soon as it teleported, you remember exactly what that is. That is a blink dog, and they are from the Feywild. You can if you'd like. Yes. Jayla, that's a weird-looking wolf.
Amnesia.
Not even sure if it's a dog. It might be a cat.
Quill.
Should I roll
Magic
one, too?
dog. Magic elf dog.
Quill, same thing. Blink dog. You knew
Bam.
it as soon as you seen it.
Do I roll a nature too then? Oh,
Yes, you
sure.
can if you'd like to be able to know what that is or what that animal is.
Nope.
Ooh.
That's just a weird-looking pit bull thing. You're,
I know it's a canine, though.
yeah, there you go. You know it's a canine. Probably answers to Fido. Who knows? All right. Sorry. Now that we're done with that, would you like to take the shot?
Yes.
Okay. Who or what would you like to shoot?
The weird looking dog, I don't know what it is.
All right. You want to shoot the cat? Got it.
Bad dog.
That's yep. It was supposed to be a single click. And that 12 will
Me.
barely miss.
Oh.
So you line up the shot, but you don't hate cats. I mean, cats are kind of cute.
I mean,
And it veers off to the right.
Gotta remember to fly arrows.
All right, Yolder.
Bad dog.
Nope.
Bad dwarf.
You were very unsettled. You're like,
Yeah.
a creature of the Feywild out here is very unusual and has very shaken.
And so I'm gonna shift up onto the back of the cart.
Use the rest of my action to get the fuck on the cart. All right,
Yep.
thank you.
Yep.
I really need to collect arrows.
All right. Here, Poochie Poochie. Nat 1. Okay, let me roll severity.
Wait, nat 1 for the.
Oh, and then he rolled a 2 on severity. Okay, so the dog goes to leap at you as you hop onto the cart and ends up actually bashing its head up on the cart.
Oh, that's a bad day.
That's a bad
Dog.
day. I've done that. That shit hurts.
That hurts.
Man, me calling him a bad dog really got
Oh.
to him.
All right, he's gonna take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh shit.
This sounds nasty.
He rolled seriously a 1 on his attack, a 2 on the severity, and then a 4 on his damage on a d4. Yep. So he's gonna take 5 points of bludgeoning damage right to the head.
That
Okay.
+1 modifier on the cart, gotta love it.
Well, no, that was his own strength modifier.
I'm joking.
What do you?
Don't look what I'm writing down. That's for me to know.
Okay.
All right. Now we got 4 goblins. We got 4 people on the cart. I'm going to roll the d4 to see who the first one is. Yolder,
Buddy.
does a 18 hit you?
think you might
Yolder,
be dead.
18.
18 will hit me, yes.
All right. Oh. 7 points of damage.
Oh.
Are you still standing?
I'm wobbly.
All right.
I'm weak in the knees.
Oh, Yolder.
Yeah.
Uh, 6 plus 4. Does a 10 hit you?
No.
Hopefully not. All right. Dodge that bullet.
No, it's an arrow.
Oop, I don't need to roll damage. My bad.
Correcting my.
Oh, that was 2. Quill.
Yeah,
Does a 13 hit you?
of course.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Anything's gonna hit me. I don't have mage armor on. I'm a mage, therefore our armor is practically 0.
3 points of damage. Piercing.
Yeah, I'm out. Bam.
Damn.
Quill.
Yep.
Sorry. Actually, no. If you're in a cart, I'm going to say that shot can't hit you. Because if you just passed out in a cart, you're on, like, floorboards. Let me re-roll that.
He's
That
on the
wouldn't make
front of the
sense.
cart too, isn't he?
Yeah. Sin.
Yes.
Does a 15 hit you?
Yes, it does.
God damn you guys.
We're not a very armored group.
We're still level 1.
That too.
Take 4 points.
Alright.
And now they are surrounding the cart. Well, like
We're
the
dead.
backside. Sky, it's back to your turn.
I would like to hit the
God.
closest one.
Uh,
Wait, the block.
because you're an archer, you can't shoot things that are too close to you. So I would say you probably want to hit the furthest one.
Or could I just use my short sword?
Yeah, you can do that. So you can just swing at the one right next to you. That'll hit. Give me some damage. Five piercing. And that will actually drop that one goblin who flipped over his dog earlier.
Poor wolf.
How many are left then? 3?
We're down to 3.
Okay.
Yolder.
Yeah. Is the magic dogs, the blink dog still there?
Yes, and he's looking pretty good still.
Is he? Maul attack 17 versus AC.
That'll hit.
Boom.
12 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Oh,
That's a good hit.
wait. That's
Yeah, reroll them
half
once.
because I re-rolled a 2.
Yeah, just independently roll your die for me.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, so that's going to be 5, 6, 4.
That'll actually be 15.
15 bludgeoning damage.
15. Right, where did we fuck it?
I needed the height advantage of the cart to get a good downward swing.
And that's it exactly. You get a good downward swing and just clonk him right on the top of the head, and you hear, "Woo!" And he's still stumbling, and he's still standing.
And for my bonus action, I will second wind.
How many of those do you get per long rest?
That's the great thing, Fro. I get it back on a short or long rest.
Oh, you do get it back in short rest? Good.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got that back when you did the short rest in the cart earlier.
Yep, so that is 1d10 plus my fighter level. So I'm going to roll it.
1d10 plus 1.
10 plus 1, 8.
Nice.
9 health. Good, good. You needed that.
Mm-hmm.
Your party needed you to get that.
Oh, yeah. And that uses my second win. Make sure I tick that off.
Sin, did I skip your turn?
I think I'm right after.
You're
him.
after.
Since before Jay.
No, he's after the creatures.
Oh yeah,
He's
you
after the
skipped me, yeah.
goblins. Did I?
Oh,
did
yeah.
I skip you?
Yeah,
I think
you
you
did.
I was just realizing, like, you haven't done anything. I'll let you go ahead and slide in your attack right now if you want. Then.
Okay. I will. I'm trying to figure out. I have a dart and a dart of returning. I'm wondering if I could throw both of them.
You can. Wait, I don't know if you can do both yet. Does that require?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yet.
with two
cunning?
weapon,
You might fare
with
better
two
with your short sword.
right?
Okay.
With two weapon fighting, it's if you're not a two weapon fighter like the archetype or the fighting style, then you can't add your dexterity modifier to the second attack.
Okay.
That applies to darts. You are yep. That is how it works. So your first one will just be a regular dart attack. Just click on it, and the next one will be without your modifier.
All right.
To-
I would.
to damage, yeah.
I would probably just go on my short sword then. I'm looking at it. I do way more damage with my short sword. So I will swing with my short sword.
Nice.
That'll definitely hit. I assume one of the goblins. You didn't clarify.
Yeah. Yes, my bad. The closest goblin to me. I'm on the card, so I.
All right,
swing.
and you bring it right down, right on the top of a goblin skull, and just in and out, and the goblin falls off the wolf.
Is he dead, or does he just fall?
Falls over dead.
Oh, he's dead. You went right top of the skull, right down.
Okay. Nice.
All right.
And
Now it's
for
going to be. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, can I use a bonus action and like jump off the cart and go into stealth or something? Or
Stay on the cart.
okay.
Maybe you want to
That's
stay
a
on
bit
the cart.
metagamey to tell you that, but yeah, stay on the cart.
All right, gotcha. I have my turn then.
Jumps
So
off
now
the
it'll
cart.
be the
They run
goblin's
away.
turn.
He stabs everyone else. And takes all their gold.
Goblins. By
Uh-huh.
the way, they're taking off as their riders get killed.
Mm.
All right. Let's see. First one. Quill's dead. Can't hit him again. Quill's dead. Can't hit him again.
Wasted 2 attacks. I'm just kidding.
Guy.
Yes.
Natural 20.
I'd be dead.
Now let me look to see what their swords do, because they would be hitting you with swords at this point.
I'd be
Sword.
dead.
They'll probably be if they're the monster man, they're probably scimitars.
Yeah, they're scimitars.
Oh, those ones
Let's
hurt,
see.
guys.
It's a +4, so it's a D6 +2. It's the same as their short bow. All right, perfect.
So I'm gonna die.
4, 6 points of damage.
I'm dead. Goodbye.
Well, you're unconscious. I'm dead.
You're unconscious.
Unconscious.
Can't hit Quill. Can't hit Quill.
Man, they had it out for me.
I don't like you. Yolder.
Yes.
Does a 21 hit? Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
4 points of damage, as one just brings its scimitar right across your hand.
Ooh.
Oh, that's her swinging hand.
Yeah. Good thing I have two.
And now would be back to Danny. Since we skipped him, it's actually back to his nickel turn.
It's so it's my turn again.
Yep, we got 2 goblins left, and that dog. Oh shit, I forgot about the dog.
I thought he died.
Oh, I
No.
bonked him good, but he's still.
Bonked him good and he hit his head on the cart.
Okay.
Well, he's
What
mad
a-
at
so
he's mad at Yolder. Let me get that attack in. 12 plus.
It'll hit.
Will it?
Yep.
Okay. Then what's his bite? Is 1d6 plus 1. 3 points of damage. All right, now it's your turn, Danny. Sorry about that.
So is everybody on the cart?
Yeah.
Can I turn around and move Quill out of the driver's seat and see if I could get the horses
It's a
going to get us out of here?
It's a 2-person seat, and
Okay.
he's slumped over on the side.
Because yeah, it's only me and Yolder up, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump into the driver's seat and see if I can get the animals going. Would that be animal handling?
Yep, give me an animal handling, please. All right, so you hop in the seat and you just snap the reins and get taken right off.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I try to get us out of there as fast as possible. Everybody, we got 2 people down. Yolder's in the back hanging on for dear life. I'm feeling a little woozy too. I don't know if I have any other actions I can do because I am driving. So,
I would say that pretty much will be your turn right there.
okay. I get us going towards the village.
All right.
Screaming at the horses, yeah, yeah.
All right. Quill. Death saving throw. That's a pass.
You'll have little successes and failures by your death save.
Oh yeah.
Click that
Bam.
success, baby.
Sky.
So
Death saving throw.
Well, how does that work?
Death save right there.
I think once you get all 3.
3 successes or 3 fails.
Oh.
All right. Quill, your turn. Give me another. Unless Yolder or Sin, do either of you have any sort of healing or healing potions or anything?
Let me check my
Yolder
items list.
doesn't have any, and I don't think he knows about the remaining health potion.
There is no more remaining health potion.
There should have been one that Sky had that wasn't used.
One was used the first encounter, and then one was used.
Encounter?
Yes.
Because I knew Quill gave it to Sky, but I don't
And
know
she got down the first encounter and had to use it.
Okay, I didn't know she used that then. Alrighty.
All right. Well, then, another set of death saves, please.
Nope, it's a fail.
Brad, that's a fail. Sky, that's a pass. So you're 1 and 1.
Both of them are 1 and 1.
Both of them are 1 and 1.
Give me another one.
Come on, high numbers.
Oh.
That's an auto death, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it's not an auto death, but that's 2 failed.
Right, so I die.
No,
That's
I
3
died.
failures.
I don't think he's doing 2 for a 1.
No, it's 2 for 1.
Oh, then that's 3 failures.
Yeah, he's
3
dead.
failures. Sky, give me one more. Bum, bum, bum.
Am I dead?
Yolder,
Yep.
Sin.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, Quill and Sky. How would you guys like to die?
I want to get shot by an arrow.
Oh, well, that already happened.
Again.
that happened. How would you like to pass finally?
Hit my head on a rock.
No, my guy slides off the seat off into the road as he dies.
So you both just kind of slump off the cart?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so as you're going, Yolder's there, still trying to keep the bow at ready, trying to keep the wolves at bay in case they decide to chase, or the goblins, even though it didn't seem that way.
Yeah.
Sin, you haven't drove a lot of carts, and you end up hitting kind of a pothole of sorts, and it actually kicks both of your passengers off out of the cart, and that last final impact as they hit the ground does them both in.
Goodbye.
You stop. You hop out the cart. There is no life left.
I scream, no!
Oh, that's all. balls, folks.
And that's where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Feels bad.
Damn. Sorry, guys. We should have ran away the first time.